Amber, hello, hello. Bond, hello. How's everyone doing this lovely evening? Wangy Aqua, hello, hello. Useless Emperor, good evening, good evening. Been a while. Akira, oh yeah. Been a while for me. I had to take a couple days off. I was tired. Lars, hello, hello. Hope everyone's having a great evening, night, morning, wherever you're at in the world. Just hanging out tonight, discussing Momo Con and the awesome things that I saw there. We're going to look at some photos and talk about it. It was a good time, though. Had a good time. Sure. Wish it was more than once a year, but I don't know if I can handle more than that. Lots of stuff's been going on out in the real world. I saw today that the price of the Steam Deck has skyrocketed. They actually have stopped selling the LCD version that I'm aware of, except for the refurbished. They have some refurbished ones, I think. But I just saw a few minutes ago, I think that the Steam Deck might be sold out now. Koji Mayo, hello, hello. So my work was just itching. Called me back in the other day. They've been working me to death the last couple of days. They raised the price yet? It's crazy. Hi, Koji. Hello, Mr. Artist. I hope you're doing well. ETO. Good evening. Greetings. Hello, hello. Just hanging out tonight, chilling, talking about Momo Con, the things I saw there. Wonderfest. If you guys want, we can do a small giveaway tonight. I can do a $10. Can't do a full 20 tonight, but we can do a recap giveaway. There we go. How'd the Tekken tournament go? Well, here, I'll show you. I played in two different Tekken tournaments. I played in Tekken 3, and then, because I didn't even know about this, I played in this Tekken 3 tournament, and then I also played it in Tekken 8 tournament. I haven't played Tekken 3 probably in years. Haven't played it like, hardcore in like maybe 20 years. But I got 17th overall in that one. Ranked 17th. Along with a couple other people, it looks like. I was wondering to see if it would. No, wait. I keep forgetting I'm on the picture. Yeah, it was actually. I did. The funny thing is, I did better at this tournament than I did the Tekken 8 tournament, which I've played. Which I actually tried in. And it was horrible. I did horrible in the Tekken 8 tournament. I won one match out of 3, I think. I got the crap beat out of me. That makes me want to buy Tekken, not gonna lie. Yeah, so that's another big issue I had. So I'll show it to you. Let's see. Here's my controller right here. This is what my leverless controller that I use on my setup. I had to play on it when I come back just to make sure that I didn't go to like crap. Like it's better to be better in the OGs. That's respect. Yeah, I just chose Eddie and just decided to be a menace. Yeah, so after practicing and learning on this controller, I had no idea what I was doing on a PlayStation controller. I was getting the inputs wrong. Uh, it was lagging a little bit. I couldn't block worth of crap. I was just getting the crap beat out of me. It was awful. But I had fun doing it, you know. I should have bought. There's this thing that's a adapter for my controller that you can. It's like $50 though, and you can plug it into the back of the PlayStation. What would be my top three fighting franchises? Top three fighting franchises that I have been addicted to personally, or just altogether. Let's see. I would say Tekken, Street Fighter, and Killer Instinct. I used to be really good at Killer Instinct, the old one. The new one, not so much, but I have actually played the new one not too long ago, a little bit. I say new, it's been out for like 15 years. But yeah, I really like Killer Instinct. It's a pretty cool franchise. I wish that they would bring it back. This is I got into the third winners round and then I got knocked out. This guy right here, Setsu no Goku, he kicked my butt. Microsoft let it die. I just like the characters. I like some of the move sets on the characters. Cinder, Glacius. Oh, forgot the girl with the baton's name. Orchid, I think is her name. Jago. Have they done anything with the rare games? I don't think they have. You know, they were supposed to remake Perfect Dark. I think that's a rare game. I might be wrong about that, but I heard that it got axed. Yeah, it really they really need to bring that franchise back. So this year, Steve, hello, hello. I got sponsored. What do you mean average stakes? I need to change that. That's technically I am sponsored by Stream. What is that? Something that Jimp got me to sign up for. Stream Quest. Technically, I mean, I guess I'm a W partner too. I don't know if I need to keep that on there or not, but I can get paid from them or get free games from them if I complete certain tasks and stuff. I probably need to go change that one. Your sub ran out. We'll take care of that real quick, every sec. But yeah, this year they had something called Wonderfest at Momo Con. It's a festival where they have a bunch of artists that do figures and models, and they have a bunch of vendors from different model companies and stuff. It's pretty cool though. Let's see here. There we go. The next few days, I'm gonna be having some. I'm uploading some different overlays and more stuff to the channel. So we're gonna be under construction in a little bit. Awesome, Everstakes. Awesome. Take some pictures, definitely. Let us see them. From 007. I subbed this one to get this one. Oh, very nice. Is 007 out? Is that game out? Has anybody played it? I saw some combat and I was not impressed. Let's see. I'm gonna show you guys some. Let's look at some cosplay. Oh, I have to take care of my mods. I'll make sure that they're hooked up. So this is from Titanfall, I think. I think it's Titanfall. The guy's helmet looks like Titanfall. Okay, the reason why I say I think is I mentioned to the person I really like Titanfall, and they kind of gave me a strange look, like I didn't know what I was talking about or something. And I'm like, I know that helmet's from Titanfall, so. Oh yes, man. Oh man, EA, if you're out there listening, we need a Titanfall 3. Bring it back, EA. Come on now. I was pretty good at that game too. I love the mechs. Love the Titans. Here we go. A little bit of. I think this is Five Nights at Freddy's. The heat is killing you. Oh, by the way, my son took some of these pictures. So some of these cosplay pictures that you're seeing, my son took. I was busy getting my butt kicked at Tekken. I just want to give him the proper props to it. That's Five Nights at Freddy's? Okay. I haven't seen the movie or played the game, I'll be honest. Here we got some Power Rangers. She went with the modified sunglasses. That's pretty cool, actually. Very nice, very nice. It's morphin' time. It's a good movie or movies. Oh yeah, they did come up with a second movie, didn't they? I think we have a giveaway active, guys, too. If you want to type exclamation enter giveaway, that should enter you into the giveaway. If everything worked correctly. Oh, this is none of us, so that's the red Power and yellow, green. I don't know who these people are. This is a pretty sick riding. Metal Gear. I think Bond was saying they've never played Metal Gear, you should definitely play the Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4. I'm not so sure about. I can't remember 3 that much. I think that was. I can't remember 3. Was it Snake Eater? Although his main game, Metal Gear Rising, I never played the main one that he was the main character in, except for he's actually. I don't want to spoil Metal Gear 2, but he's in Metal Gear 2 as well. That's the only game that I played with Raiden in it is Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear Solid 2. I've never played it. I know a lot of people made a meme about it, about them fighting like this president dude at the end of it. And it got memed into the Neververse. Let's see. The character changes a lot. I may have to go back and play it just to give it a chance. Mel. Yeah, that is a pretty good cosplay. That's pretty awesome. I bet that took some hours of work. Then we got Hornet. So I see we got 16 people watching across the various platforms that we stream on. Thank you guys for coming out today. I really appreciate it. We're just looking at some stuff from this past week's Momo Con. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever platform you're watching us on. It's a whole different character between Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4. By the end of 2, like, he was all kind of messed up in the head anyway. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it too much, but it is like a 30-year-old game or something like that. The original Rising was going to explain, but didn't happen. Silk Song, yeah. And the pilot from Titanfall 2 was sick, yeah. You know, I want to go back and play the campaign of that game again. It was a real fun campaign. You have 6-7. 6-7? It's now Metal Gear MGS2. We live in MGS2. Oh, for real. For sure. For sure. Absolutely. That game is prophetic. Especially with all the stuff that's going on in America. I would say that I don't know how if he could see the future or he was being fed information, but it's creepy. It's very creepy where the plot of that game goes and where we're at in America right now. This is some of the kits that I picked up. Getting boring here. Did you ever get your cosplay squared away, Everstakes, or are you still working on that? So this is the Gundam Ashtray. This is a American exclusive, I think. Alternate of the Gundam Ashtray Master Grade. I picked this one up. Yeah, also Kojima Prophet. Oh yeah, for real. Are you Nicholas Winding? Yep. It's called the Gundam Ashtray. It's an American exclusive. It's an alternate version of it. Like the normal version looks more like a samurai, but I picked this one up because it was kind of rare. I got the police Zaku from. It's got a little bit of box damage on it. I just noticed that. Got the police Zaku. Yeah, this is from G-Quox, the one that came out like a year ago or so. And I had to pick this up because this company was here. Oshima. I don't know if I'm saying that correct, pronouncing that correctly, but they do a lot of car kits as well. This is the Initial D car. I don't know what year this car is. The Initial D car is. I don't. You probably could look it up, but it has to be between I think a 1980 to 86 Toyota AE86 is, I believe, the engine of this car. It's a badass car. It's real drive. Oh, Venus Boy, did they have one? That's awesome. It has the water cup. Oh, awesome. I kind of like more old car designs. Yeah, me too. But this is the third. I didn't realize how long Initial D has been out. It makes me feel old. This is the 30th anniversary. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's what it's made for. In fact, Amber, if you've not seen the Initial D, you should go back and watch it. It's a classic. I got the Momo cool clear edition of Haru. He's see-through. He's got the Momo ears. If anybody don't know what this is, Haru is he's like a little character that's like basically in a lot of the Gundams. You have to check it out for sure. Like, it's a good anime. If you like cars, if you like, dramas, you'll probably like it. I got the SD Barbatos. One thing that's cool about this one is, let me zoom in. These shoulder pads are interchangeable with the high grade version that I got. So I can take these shoulder pads off. Oh, Haru, yeah, best side character. That's a good anime too, Free Dinks. Gurren. Yeah, you should check that one out too. Amber, you probably like that one. Necro, hello. Welcome. That's just a funny meme of our free run. This is that's making fun of a scene from that movie Fury, I think. With I think Brad Pitt's in that. Had Shia LaBeouf. It's by this guy too. That's not my main. I'm gonna give him some credit. This person right here. Let's see, this is my setup. I was glad to be back home. This is getting into some of my home pictures. Randomly, my studio lights died, guys. In my studio. I've had these lights for like I don't know, 5 years now, something like that. They just died on me recently. I should have never turned them off. I had to unplug them. Now the remote won't work. Yeah, I need to reveal the garage too to you guys at some point. Show that. That in the background, I got like a homemade like movie screen projector set up. It's pretty cool. This was some of the Gundam contests that they had going on. Build shop contest. This was a nice little diorama somebody made. It's pretty cool. I thought this was a nice SD Gundam. I like the colors on it. About the cosplay you talked about, which costume you talked about. Weren't you ordering a costume to be made for you? I really like the paint job on this. It's got like a metallic paint. We're just talking about this con that I went to, Necro, called Momo Con. And we're just going over some of the pictures and stuff that I took. Most of these are like Gundam builds. Most of these right here anyway. I'll show you some other stuff. This was some really cool artwork that I saw by this artist that does these really nice paintings. Really cool work. This is from the dealer's hall. This is a booth. This is this guy's art. Probably look him up from that name right there. Yeah, we got a print of theirs. It was really cool. Like one of these long ones. And then let's see, this is just walking around. I like this art right here. This is really good stuff. I got some of this guy's artwork too. Yeah, this was what they call the artist alley. There's like a lot of artists. Lots of anime Blu-rays. That's a tough alley right there. That's my son and the Dan to Dan cat. Turbo Granny. Bunch of K-pop. We got K-pop. I might have to. Let's see what else we got. Turbo Granny, your beloved. I like Seiko. I don't know why these are not loading here. Let's give it a second, see if it loads. This is a bunch of really cool retro games that they got. They have a retro section, I guess. I did put a deposit on it, but I'm still a few bucks short for the full payment. I feel you. I wanted to do a Char costume so bad this year. It just didn't work out. Yeah, be nice in the chat. We don't want to have to time anybody out. Be good little boys and girls and peoples. I don't know why this is getting not timing, not doing anything. You're positive. Which one? Oh, you're talking to Everstake? Was it Persona? I can't remember. This is the streaming setup where I was streaming from the other day. I got Welt from Honkai Impact 3 and Dante from Limbus. Nice. Yeah, the funny thing is when I got to this streaming session, the camera was glitching. So the guy had to come swap the camera out. It's my luck that there'll be technical issues. Also, for some reason, I was only getting audio. Apparently, it was only coming through on one side, but I believe that has something to do with the fact that they had this little headset setup thing, not like an actual broadcast mic. Let's see. Got to make sure I don't leave my messages. This is the console stations that they had set up. They had a bunch of these set up. You could come play. I did play Fatal Fury. Is that something common? What are we talking about, Freedink? Amazing. Makoto Yuki. But yeah, I played Fatal Fury, City of Wolves. It was a fun game. I got to actually play. I actually played this version of Initial D. The stream setups in the con. Yeah, I think that was pretty common. I think they all had the same setup. But Momo Con is actually the only con that I know right now that does that in my area. I know Dragon Con, it has like a streaming station, but you have to bring your own equipment. And I did bring my own equipment to the hotel room, but I ran into so many issues. So one issue I was having, I was streaming from my phone, but my initial plan was to stream from my GoPro. And I couldn't stream from my GoPro because when I plugged my GoPro in, I have a GoPro Hero 10. Like it just started heating up, like super hot. It got super hot, wouldn't turn on. The external mics I have that plug into the GoPro were useless because they have a headphone jack. I can't plug them into my cell phone. Old school retro game setup. Looked like there were lots of people in that area. There's a lot of people in there. I read somewhere that there were 67,000 people there this year. That's a lot of people. What fighting games was there? There was Fatal Fury, Smash Brothers. Are you talking about, no, if we're talking about the actual ones that Tekken, yeah, let's see. I'm trying to think of the ones that actually had tournaments. The Fatal Fury, Smash Brothers. There was some other anime game. I can't remember the name of it. It's a fighting game though. But that's the ones they had tournaments. Now they had a bunch of different fighting games in the arcade section. Naruto? I can't remember. I think I did see a Naruto game, and I also saw an Avatar fighting game. I may have pictures of it. I'm not sure. We went to the Hard Rock Cafe in Atlanta. We checked that out. A couple cool places. It was an adult beverage that I got. Let's see. That was more of the... That was more of the Tekken brackets. That guy's broken. Oh, yeah. This was my son playing Mario Kart. He actually came in like he was getting close to second and third and fourth, but he did a great job for his first ever tournament. Iron Rada, hello, hello. Like right now, he's in fourth and fifth. He played in two different tournaments. He played in, they were both Mario Kart tournaments. The one he played in the first day, he got knocked out and he crashed out a little bit. But then he got back in there and he did a good job. I'm really proud of him. But the little kid that won this, I think he had to be like 9, and little Korean guy, and he was badass. He smoked everybody. What you get if you get a bunch of money, and you also get into these are pro tournaments, so you get ranked and probably introduced to the national. You don't want to see my knee, I'm sure. You get invitationals to regionals and stuff like that. Invitations to regionals. Let's see, what is this? That's just me walking around, apparently. That's the little kid that won it right here. Won the Mario Kart tournament. This little kid right here. They were cheering for him. Yeah, he is. He smoked a bunch of people. I think Fox ranked. He placed within the top 12, I believe. Let's see here. This is more of him. This was the streaming stations. I was very impressed with the phone reception, actually. Except for in the dealer's room. I had a little bit of trouble in the dealer's room. But as far as the gaming section, it was no problems at all, really. But yeah, there's a streaming section. It was just really loud in there. That was one problem too. And I tried. We bought these cheap headphones, and I tried to use those, and they didn't work. And then I tried to use the uh other Raycons that I had, and it didn't work out very well. I've got a little bit longer hair than my model does right now. My hair's gotten really long. If the con is crowded, you're barely able to open Google. Luckily, they had that squared away as far as, but they have it in Atlanta's World Congress Center, and the game part. I had full bars in the gaming area, but as soon as I went into the dealer's room, that dropped off pretty badly. Funny that we saved 50K points. Check something real quick. This was the brackets in you can find these on Start GG. But I kind of, in a way, a lot of times I look up, but in some ways I don't, because this was the first round, and then I made it in the second losers round. Like I got like a bye, I think, to the second losers round, and then I got obliterated. Stream manager here. Right. Let's see if I can. This is the guy. I think this is the guy that beat me. Johnny. Because my son was playing in a tournament at the same time, I didn't have anybody to hold I need to get me a tripod that I can just set up, but I kind of feel weird about doing that at a tournament because I don't know how other people would feel if I'm doing that while I don't know. I'm just kind of weird about it. I usually try to ask them for permission before I do it. As long as it doesn't get in the way of traffic, I think it's fine. Yeah. I'm very shy about stuff like that. Some people I'll ask and some people I won't. What's up, Johnny? What's up? Let's see. I was gonna try to show some more stuff. This is the arcade area over here, I think. This is us getting ready for the tournament. This is our little pool table. Someone turn off the PS of pure rage. Oh yeah, somebody would wig out. They'd probably be like, they would have to call security. Almost forgot. July is Sega versus Capcom next level at DreamCon. Where's DreamCon at, Lars? I'm not sure why some of these aren't loading. Maybe they're too long. Chrome logo. Yeah, it could be. I use Chrome every now and then only because that's how I was told that you have to use it for to knock, to like collaborate with other streamers, but I don't know if that's 100% or not. I need to see if you can use another browser because the browser sucks. Chrome sucks. That's my own personal opinion. If you like Chrome, I'm sorry. They had a really cool manga library you could go read, check everything out. I like Brave. I do have Brave on my phone and on my desktop, but fortunately, I have to use other things for streaming, like Chrome, and I have to use this one right here sometimes. I have to use the good old Internet Explorer or Edge or whatever this is. I'm not sure why this is not loading. But this is part of Wonderfest. None of these are loaded. What is going on with this? Why does it load right there and not? That's so weird. The extension in Firefox you can turn it off. It's the best. I haven't used Firefox in a while. I probably need to. Thanks for entering, Alark. Let's see if it will. Nope. I don't know why it's not. Very annoying. Very disappointing. I have to like see why these aren't loading and show you guys. This con was in Atlanta, Georgia. And I wish some of the videos would load, but they're not loading. Give it a second or two, see if this one loads. Maybe I'm just being impatient. Oh well, it's not loading. Okay. This was a nice little restaurant, the cafe we ate at. It's actually close to the school that I used to go to. That was our lunch. Yeah, there's just so much stuff. They just throw everything. It's like sensory overload, really. This was the AMD section. This was the AMD section. I went over here and played Left 4 Dead for a little while. I almost loaded Destiny up on it. How many days? What was it? 4 days. But they were showing off some of their new tech, some of their new cards and CPUs and stuff. AMD was there pimping their stuff. Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, it's good. Honestly, the funny thing about that is they had a mod on it, and you guys know the zombie that jumps on your head and screams and attacks you. Instead of it being a zombie that jumps on your head and is like biting you and attacking you, it was Goofy, like the Disney character Goofy, would jump on your head and attack you. Who left the Steam open? Unfortunately, they only had, you couldn't log into your own Steam account. It was whatever whatever. Nice sensor. Yeah, it was whatever they had on the computer. You changed your hunter scream to a Keemstar screaming meme. That's funny. Would that mean why not a Shrek mod? It made me kind of want to like look into what other mods there were for it. This was this really cool Gundam game that I've seen before and I haven't gotten to play. And I didn't get to play it yet, but it's really cool. You load in on a mission. It's got 3 vertical screens, and it's almost like you're piloting the Gundam. And then you got your little operators up here that are talking to you. See if I can find another picture of it. That's the name of it. Yeah, it looked really cool. Then you got Crazy Taxi. VR Viper. These are all basically just me playing this game. I'm not sure why these aren't loading. It's really weird, but most of them are not loading. This was in the hotel room. My VTuber fell down and couldn't get up when I was trying to load everything onto my laptop. I broke my VTuber. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's a really cool setup. I really want to play it. I wish there's such a long line, and me and my son. I think my son got to play it once, but it looked really fun. Do it the old way. Get a paper mask of your VTuber. So the funny thing is, the people that were um doing the entirety of Hollow Live was there. Like all their idols were there, and they had all their little setups. I'm pretty sure I got maybe some pictures of them. But if you wanted to talk to one of them individually, right? They had this like projector, and they had like a little sheet put up on the projector, and it would project their image, and you walk up to the sheet and talk to them like you were talking to them, like you were seeing them on a table or something. It's so funny. Igor, hello, hello. And they had the little cutouts of them and the body pillows. The future is now, old man. That's some Blade Runner stuff. Yeah, it is. It's funny. And it's funny because a friend of mine that I work with, like I was telling her, like I was gonna get her a body pillow, and I found these little funny like keychain body pillows, and I got her a body pillow of Inuyasha. I thought that was pretty funny. She always complains that she can't find a boyfriend. I told her I was gonna get her a pillow, and Inuyasha will be like take care of her, be a real man. We got some old school Punch Out on some old school hardware. Better than AI chat box. Oh yeah. Y'all, this AI stuff's getting out of control. It's starting to scare me a little bit. You know, I like AI, like as far as like tools and stuff, but some of this AI like art starting to freak me out. So much of the slop too. There's so much of it, like. And I'm gonna rant for a second about AI, okay? And about like apparently YouTube's gonna be cracking down on like AI use and stuff like that. And I see a lot of AI slop all over the internet. Okay. One thing that really drives me crazy, honestly, is I don't know if you guys see this a lot. on X or on social media platforms is people will take whole clips of TV shows. Trusted Justice, hello, hello. But they'll take whole clips of TV shows and they'll like maybe change the pitch of the voices or something, or add like this weird AI like voiceover. And this stuff is everywhere. It's all over X, it's all over Facebook, and it's like whole clips of shows, and it's still up there. It blows my mind because like they are so hardcore about like small creators and copyright and stuff like that, but I don't understand how a lot of these people can show entire clips of a show and get away with it. That narration is abysmal. Oh yeah, with the weird AI narration, and oh god, it drives me crazy. And I'm like, why are they not worried about this kind of stuff? And they're worried about people using others. I don't know, man. They need to get it together. YouTube needs to get it together. All the social media platforms need to get it together because there's so much abuse of copyright out there already. And another thing is, since their AI moderation has taken over, I feel like it has gone straight down into the tube, because I'm seeing in my YouTube feed and stuff like that, I'm seeing videos that I've already watched before pop up in my video feed that I know I've watched before. And you know how used to sometimes if you see a video, it will have like a red line at the bottom and you know you've watched it before. I'm seeing videos that I know I've watched before like months ago pop up in my For You feed or my new feed and that kind of stuff. The game started to make me want to rewatch Gintama Oe Art. Yeah, I don't understand how they get away with it. It blows my mind. Same thumbnail already giving creeps. Johnny, check this out. You'll like this right here. Especially the deep fakes. I thought about you when I saw these. That's one reason I took a picture of this. I was like, he would like that. He's playing through Mass Effect right now. Yep, that's from Mass Effect. Yep, the M8. This was some really cool charcoal work that this one artist was doing. But look at the level of detail in this. This is all drawn on charcoal. Never played. What is the game about? Oh, Mass Effect's awesome. It's about a lot of stuff. Okay, I gotta talk with you about Jack. What's that design? Oh yeah, Jack. I don't know what's going on with Jack. Like, her character model gets a little bit better, like looking in 3. She kind of looked kind of weird. The ray gun. Oh yeah. That's from Mass Effect. Now this stuff, I'm not sure what some of this stuff is, but they have like a whole bunch of them. Yeah, Tally. It's pretty cool. Let's see. This was some Destiny fans will recognize these. That's the Ace of Spades. I think that's the Thorn or Rose. I can't remember what the name of this one is. Yeah, I like Tally. That's who I chose as my companion. This is really cool. I found this on the table we sat down to eat a snack on. Somebody had drew this on a napkin, but this is hand drawn. Some artist just drew it and left it, dropped it. Yeah, rest in peace, Destiny. I'm sad about Destiny, about the latest. They announced. Yeah, Everstakes. I posted about that earlier. And not only that, not only is it up $200 or $300. I think they're sold out of those. Somebody posted right before I went live. Somebody posted that they're sold out. Uh-oh. Johnny has requested us spin the wheel. I'm gonna play after Arkham Origins. Let me see. Is the wheel program already? No, I'm gonna have to program it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Johnny will get that spin the wheel for you set up. Yeah, I was impressed. Funny thing. Here's a funny thing. So when I was in art school, okay, I had an assignment. We had to draw something, and my instructor for this class was really cool. He's basically the main art teacher. Um, Brian, if you're out there, you're awesome, dude. But basically, what happened is I went out for, I can't remember if it was my birthday or a friend's birthday, but we went out to I think it was a Mexican restaurant, and we all got severely drunk. And I remember that I had to have uh, a whole piece done by the morning time. Yeah, I want to find this. Yeah, me too. They're pretty amazing. That's probably like maybe like their symbol right there or something. Does that say ex dosa? I think I know who this person is actually. I think I might have went to art school with this person. Does that say dosa? I gotta look that up. I know somebody that could do this kind of art, and that actually might even be them. X Bossa X. Okay, but yeah, like I drunkenly drew like this doodle on a napkin and went to the class the next morning and gave it to the art instructor. He just laughed and told me I had 2 more days to turn it in. That made me think of that. That was kind of funny. I was in my wilder days. Yeah, Brian Barr, he was a great man. He was awesome. He went to the New York Institute of Art, I believe. Really cool guy. Learned a lot of stuff from him. Some Attack on Titan character. This was some of the like model stuff that these people did. Let me swap over real quick and let me get spin the wheel fired up here. Multiple things. Save those settings. Yeah, that Silent Hill figure is pretty crazy. Let's see who painted it. It was Oshi Works. Go Koto Bukia Oshi Works. I'm guessing that's the company that was there. Oh, why is that's a little weird? Hold on, let me fix that. I didn't. Say. The brown guy kind of look like Magneto. Which one? Yeah, I didn't see that one. Maybe I overlooked it. Let's see here. Whoa. Why am I look angry? All right, let's spin the wheel, Johnny. Now, of course, along with this, Johnny, you also get to choose a game of your choice to stream. Good luck. Good luck. Save, save. All right. Just pulled up. Spin the wheel. Wheel of deals. Up. $5 gift card. You have won a $5 Steam gift card. Oh, that was a different thing, Steve. So once you get so many points, you can use your points to spin the wheel, and you can get up to a $25 gift card. I think we set that at around Abinish spin the wheel. Okay, let's do it again. Abinish, let's roll. Let's roll the dice. That's what these guys are doing. They're spending their channel points to spin the wheel. $15. Oh, very nice. Congrats, Abinish. Congrats. Now, we haven't announced the winner of the $10 gift card yet. We'll do that at the end of the stream. I've got a few more stuff to get through. We'll probably go for another maybe 5 or 10 minutes. This is why I was wondering if you saw something that looked like Magneto. I think that's a Mandalorian.
She was murdered.
Lots of really cool little Lego people. Gunbuster. This is by Takaya Noriko. Scale. Grizzly Sculptor Grizzly Panda. Awesome anime. If you guys ever get a chance, I recommend it. Check it out. It's actually in my country right now. It's $11 on Amazon. The reason why I know that is they're trying to sell this anime for $35 on a Blu-ray, and I looked it up on Amazon, and it is $11. And the iconic pose, oh yeah. I'm kind of excited for that Noxtista. I saw that today, the DLC. It's crazy though. I mean, how long has that game been out? It's now they're just now releasing a DLC for it. Inzuma Kick. Man, this show's sick. Oh yeah. It's the old man show. Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure what this is from, but it is very cool looking. You guys might be able to help me out with that. Sculptor soft cream. 11 years since 2015. Wow, that's just crazy. This one was really pretty too. Snow Miku. Lots of level of detail on these. And these aren't just figures, these are sculpted. These are actual, somebody made these by hand. VTuber? That's really cool. Oh yeah, CDPR, they are awesome. Wow, they want $200 for that. Whew. This is a little face reveal for you guys. Shameless self-promotion right here. It kind of looked like from Nikkei, didn't it? It does have that Nikkei vibe to it. This was some of the fighting games. I don't recognize this one. This was the arcade. They had some of those claw machines. Yeah, the arcade section was crazy. Over there was like one of the Avatar fighting games. Dance games. There's the Gundam game. Oh, you've 75%. We were talking about that earlier, Abanish. I was wondering if anybody's played it. How was the combat? Is the combat good? Witcher 3 is a fresh start. Thought only a few story instances are connected to the previous game. I liked actually the first season of Witcher. I thought it was actually pretty good, and then it dropped off. Some old school games. Nice. Russian BX main story. Nice. Unlock Juliet. Bro, it's not even 24 hours and you've reached 75%. Abanish has really been on it. Yeah, the combat is really awesome. Okay. I'll definitely have to check it out. That's some of the, that's the AMD section over there. That's the big screens where they had the finals. Streamer Zone. Gameplay from 1 is awful and 2 is not that bad. I think I have 2 on actual disc or something like that. I have a collector's edition I think I got. This was some of those sculpted models. You pre-ordered the game? Awesome. That's some of the car kits that they had. There's Turbo Granny. Let's see. I'm gonna skip, make this a little quicker. I'm gonna skip to some of the cars. These are some of the cars they have. I like that one a lot. It's nice. I like this little cherry blossom tree they got. Sweet car. A Witcher 1 and 2 remaster with Witcher 3 graphics would bless the generations. Fire. Yeah, it is fire. K-pop Demon 100. I think this is a Scion. I think that's the name of that car. Toyota. Silver Experiments Lane. I don't know if this is a Toyota or not. That is a Type R Honda, I think. I think that's the same year my Honda, but it's the Type R version. Hatsune, yeah. That's who that was. Hatsune Miku. The little virtual idol. They didn't have one, Johnny. I was so disappointed. We were talking about that earlier. I bought a initial D kit of that because it's the 30th anniversary. There's some of the bikes. They look pretty cool. I'm not sure what kind of bikes these are. I don't see the emblems on them. Yeah, it just keeps getting bigger every year. That they get more and more stuff. I don't know what that emblem is, but it looks expensive. But that's an Eva. This thing is sick. There's a Lamborghini. Yeah, they do. This was an indie game I tried out. I'm probably going to write an article about it. Spotlight Showdown. The best way I can describe it is it's a dance fight game. It's the AMD. And there was a little cute horror right there.
20 years ago, the first cyber outlaw we called
Momo Con. This is a view from our hotel room. I thought it was really cool. This building right here reminds me of that building in Ghostbusters. Like the first Ghostbusters movie. But yeah, guys, that's it. Oh, I got a couple cool previews of some stuff I'll show you guys while I'm really here. This is going to be a new overlay I'm going to use for the stream. I'll be able to have chat right here, this right here, and I can do a second camera live right there if we want to. These are two little stream avatars that are coming. They're gonna be able to pop up on the stream. Got different poses. We'll have to name them. We might do like a contest or something to name these two guys. Their original work. The artist I work with, Winnie, she made these. So we can use them for all kinds of stuff. We don't have to worry about copyrights and stuff. Anyway, guys, that is it for the Momo Con recap for tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow we're going to be doing an indie games review, and I think the game we're going to be playing is the fish game. I think it's called I Am Fish. I know Bond recommended it. Friday we're going to be doing a co-stream again with Jim. We're going to be playing GTFO. I can't remember what I had going on Saturday. Saturday's the Gunpla stream, the Gundam stream. And then Sunday we're going to get back to Stellar Blade and Alan Wake. So, all right, guys, let's get this giveaway going, and we'll head out for the night. Find out who the winner of tonight's giveaway. We're not going to do the full one tonight. We're just going to do one $10 gift card. So good luck, everybody. Wish everybody luck. Go ahead and end the giveaway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Kiroja? Congratulations, Mr. Kiroja. I don't know if I pronounced that right. But if I didn't, I apologize. If I did, then congratulations again. If you haven't won from me before, I'll send you a whisper. It takes 3 days to get the gift card if you haven't won from me before. But that's due to Steam's platforms, terms of restrictions and whatnot. Necro, take it easy. Take it easy. Thank you for dropping by, Steve. Thank you, guys. Venom Snake. Well, anyway, guys, thank y'all for coming out tonight. We got a full week lined up of fun stuff. We'll try to do a full giveaway where we do the whole thing with the spin the wheel and everything. Likely tomorrow. We'll see. See how things go. We will be doing another Discord giveaway towards the end of the week, and we're also going to be doing our monthly giveaway starting next week. Our big one. I've got a few articles I've got to write this week, so if you guys like gaming journalism from an unbiased perspective, check me out on X and Substack. I'm on both there. Thank you, Bong. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. If you can, give a like, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever platform you're watching this on. It really helps the channel. Yeah, I can't wait to go back. I may go to one other con in the fall, but it's only going to be for maybe one day, though. So no problem. No problem. I'm going to go ahead and get switched over here. All right. Thank you, everybody that came out today. Venom Snake, Freedink, Steve, Iron Rada, Noxtista, Alaric, Akira, Mel, Johnny, Wangy Aqua, Koji Mayo, Necro, Valaris, Lars, Amber, Bond. Thanks to all the moderators. Everstake. See who else was in here. I saw some other people in here earlier. Abanish. Congrats on the spin the wheel. See what else we got going on here. I think that's about as far back as it's gonna let me go. But I appreciate it, guys. Take it easy. Have a great evening, night, morning, wherever you're at in the world. And if you got any goals, then go get your goals, knock them out of the park.